This is Michael Popok, Legal AF. We got breaking news out of Bexar County, Texas. That's where San Antonio is located. After 7 long months, the sheriff there, Javi Salazar, a Democratic appointed sheriff, elected sheriff, has finished his criminal investigation and is ready to seek charges against those in the DeSantis administration for them luring, tricking, and putting 48 primarily Venezuelan asylum seekers, not illegal immigrants, asylum seekers who were at a immigration resource center, trick them to get on a plane and then use them as human props and dump them in the middle of the summer in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts, as, again, a political prop or theater. Already, DeSantis has spent upwards of $12 million not helping the people and the residents of the state of Florida or anywhere else, taking that $12 million away from the people, away from the taxes that they've paid, and invested it in chartered airplanes to take immigrants and asylum seekers, not even ones in Florida, reaching out into Texas to take Texas asylum seekers, ones that have made it there from Venezuela, and drag them halfway across the country under false promises of food, benefits, and jobs. And how did he do it? This is part of the criminal complaint, the criminal package that Javi Salazar's team has put together and is now sitting with the district attorney for San Antonio about bringing charges. DeSantis could likely be the target of that criminal investigation. Certainly, his head of public safety and his chief of staff who directed the program will be. This is all the reporting that came out from the New York Times over a year ago, and is also part of a private lawsuit that was brought by at least 3 out of the 48 Venezuelan asylum seekers against DeSantis that's still pending against him, seeking substantial damages. They say that DeSantis, look how dastardly and underhanded this is. They used a former Army counterintelligence agent and medic, a woman by the name of Perla Huerta, who apparently speaks Spanish, to go grab and trick these people and fill up an airplane and get it from the San Antonio region over to Martha's Vineyard. In fact, she was sent, the reporting says, by DeSantis's people from Tampa with the specific instruction to go fill those planes, the ones that DeSantis was paying for with taxpayer dollars. And by the way, paying a campaign contributor of his who ran a charter company for the cost of those things. So you just see what a viper's nest DeSantis has created, using taxpayer dollars to benefit and line the pockets of a campaign contributor and donor of his, to then take poor asylum seekers from Venezuela yearning to breathe free. Note to DeSantis, go to Ellis Island occasionally, once. Go to the Statue of Liberty. Go look at the poem of Emma Lazarus at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty, and try to remember how this country was built on the backs of immigrants and asylum seekers just like these. But instead, for political theater, you went, grabbed human beings, tricked them onto a plane using a counterintelligence officer, promises of food, clothing, and otherwise. By the way, some of these flights were done during the winter, and they were given no winter clothing coming from warm weather countries. And so you've got 2 things going on parallel. We finally have, after 7 months, the sheriff is ready on a silver platter with a ribbon around it to deliver the criminal case to the DA. The DA it's up to the DA to prosecute that case, while the civil case that's been brought up by at least 3 of the migrants, 3 of the asylum seekers against DeSantis and others, is still pending. But that hasn't made DeSantis chaste in any way or stop him from this inhumane conduct that he thinks qualifies him to be the president of the United States of America and the moral leader of the world, of the free world. He's still doing it. He's doing another prop grabbing unsuspecting asylum seekers and dumping them in California to try to embarrass Governor Gavin Newsom, who of course fired back at DeSantis and called him a very small, petulant little man. And then we have more political theater this week with DeSantis going to the border, California border, or actually the Arizona border, to try to act tough on immigration. You're a real tough guy, DeSantis. Where did your Italian grandparents come from, and how did they get to this country? I know where my immigrant great-grandparents came from and grandfathers came from, and I know what they contributed to the fabric and the strength of this country, which is built on immigration and the melting pot or the fruit salad or whatever you want to call it. It's built on more people coming to this country from other countries yearning to breathe free, not less, and certainly not use them, I mean, in an inhumane example of a lack of humanity that, for me, disqualifies you to run for the highest office in the land. But that's what we've got. Thank God we've got sheriffs elected by the people of San Antonio like Javi Salazar, who are doing the right thing and put together what I think would be an airtight case against the inner sanctum of DeSantis. And now it's up, like we said, to that district attorney. We'll follow it on hot takes just like this one. I do them only on the MeidasTouch network. I do them about every day. And also on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I put them all together with two of my co-anchors, Karen Friedman Ignifilo, Ben Mycelis, and we bring you the show Wednesdays and Saturdays on YouTube, on the MeidasTouch network. We do it on audio, also, of course, podcasts, wherever you can get your podcasts from. If you like the content here, and like I said, I've done about 250 of these hot takes since Thanksgiving to kind of keep you in the know. I'm a practicing attorney for over 32 years, trial lawyer, handling cases just like the ones that I talk about. And I try to do them in a way where I kind of, in an exploding diagram, take these, what can be complicated matters at the intersection of law and politics, and reassemble them for you in a way that you can understand and take away some meaning and learning from it and use it in your own life and your own discussions with friends, family, strangers on the street, wherever you may find a healthy debate. So if you like this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up. It helps with the quantity and the quality of the work that I provide. And you can follow me, Michael Popok, on all things social media at MS Popok. This is Michael Popok, Legal AF reporting.
Hey, Meidas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.